cardio? Should I focus on low heart rate sport, like endurance sport, or should I rather do some sort of HIIT interval training to get really high pulses and a high rate of perceived exertion? Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Patrick Nuernberger. I am a physician working in Austria, and on my channel I am trying to talk about medicine, easy to understand and practicable for everyday life. So if you're interested in getting to know more about medical issues and topics, stay tuned and check out my channel. Alright, so today I want to talk about what kind of sports, what kind of exercise should I do if I want to lose weight. A lot of people want to lose weight. A lot of people ask me, what should they do? Should they do cardio? And if cardio, what sort of cardio? Should I focus on low heart rate sport, like endurance sport, or should I rather do some sort of HIIT interval training to get really high pulses and a high rate of perceived exertion? If it comes to losing calories and to losing weight, we have to think about how our body works. So basically we need to use more of the energy that we put into ourselves than the other way around. And if we do not lose those calories that we take in and that we eat, then we will put on some extra rings on our bellies. How does it work? The body needs energy, needs calories to work and to function properly. That's okay, that's all right. So our main source of energy are sugars or carbohydrates. This is a very easy source of energy, and this is why our body uses it first. Fatty acids, on the other side, they have the highest calorie count, namely 9 calories per gram. So that is a lot, but it is not as easy to make use of for our body like carbohydrates. So that's why I would prefer carbohydrates. If we want to lose weight, we can try to do some longer exercises, or we can start exercising in the morning before breakfast when our carbohydrate sources are low, so that we have to burn fat first. So that's a way to trick our bodies. When it comes to burning fat, usually a heart rate between 75 to maximum 80% of our maximum heart rate is optimal for fat burning. This is our basic endurance, our basic cardio spot, and we should do that a lot. It doesn't matter what sort of exercise we do, if we do swimming or cycling or running. That's not the point. The point is our rate of exertion and how high our pulse rate is getting. So how do we define our max pulse rate? You usually have to measure it, but as a rule of thumb you could say 220 minus your age is about your maximum heart rate that you can reach. So you take from that, in my case this would be 189, you use 75 or 80% of that measured or estimated maximum heart rate. And at that level you should do a lot of exercise. That's your basic spot. Of course, if you have already done a lot of basic exercise, you should implement some higher intensities so that you get faster, better, and that your body gets used to more work. But only start with that if you're really good at the basic training. Otherwise you might have injuries or you will lose your motivation pretty fast. So what else has been really high and hot topic lately is those HIIT trainings, those high intensity interval trainings. So within a short period of time, meaning about half an hour, so 30 minutes, we burn a lot of calories, and we have those afterburn effects that we do not see in this extent when we do low cardio training. So Those are beneficial and we should implement them to our training routines, but we should not do those solely. So always mix it up. Only do 1, 2, maximum 3 HIIT trainings per week and focus more on your basic low cardio workouts. That will be beneficial and it will be better for your health, especially if you're not a pro athlete but an amateur. When it comes to mixing, well, there's always a question about muscle training and lifting weights. And in my opinion, and in the opinion that you get from the literature around, you should perform muscle training. You should lift weights. You could also do it with body weights, of course. That's not what's important here. It's just that you do some muscular exercises. And if you do so, you will gain muscles and your muscles will burn more calories over time. Furthermore, similar to HIIT training, you see an afterburn effect, and that is what helps to lose calories. So in general, as I said, you should do a basic cardio workout, about 75 to 80% of your max heart rate, and that should be your sweet spot. You should do that a lot, many times a week. If you're good at that, you can do some high intensity intervals, like very high heart rates, getting up to almost your max. And sometimes a week you should also do muscle exercise. Go grab some weights or your body weight and work out. Also, something that is not necessarily so important for weight loss, but for your general health, do balance trainings. Buy yourself a balance board or go stand-up paddling or whatever, or slacklining, but do some sort of balance training. It's very healthy for you and your spine. So, as we learned, we have to burn more calories than we take in. And most important part, you can work out how much you want. You need to diet and eat healthy. The best workout routine will not weigh out a bad eating habit. So stay healthy. If you like my video, please follow or give this video a like. If you have any questions, I would be very pleased to answer them for you. Just write them down in the comments. And if you want, check out my other pages on Instagram, for example, as well. So stay healthy and stay tuned for the next clip.